The Halloween Man 2 by Soulz Studios. In the year 2006, police officers received a TV show episode that was deemed inappropriate for young audiences. It featured Mr. Halloween. They were able to go to the shed's location and there was no dead body there, but there were footprints of someone walking out of the shed. They sampled the dirt of the prints and found a locked orange suitcase. The officers had to find this key, but it was nowhere to be seen, so they had to break open the suitcase. Inside were 3 video cassette tapes. They brought everything to the police station and watched the first recording. The video started with Mr. Halloween in a field. He was selling pumpkins to people. The footage was uncut, so it took a few minutes until Mr. Halloween lured a child into his barn and locked the door. The child's scream was heard from inside, and then there was silence. This shocked the officers, as the scream sounded as if the child was indeed in danger. Do you think that kid was acting, or? No, it sounds too real to be some act. Well, we can't come to conclusions yet, as we have 2 more tapes to watch. Justin removed the last tape and inserted the other one into the cassette tape player. In this footage, there was a cameraman that sneaked into Mr. Halloween's barn. There were a few dead bodies with carved pumpkins on their heads. The officers were disgusted at this sight. Then, there was a secret trapdoor that seemed to go to some kind of basement. The cameraman walked down there with a flashlight. There were 6 rooms. Most were locked, except for the last one. And inside, there was a white-skinned man with leather clothing. He was looking on the ground. Who are you, and what are you doing here? The man looked directly at the cameraman and he started laughing. Wait, you're Mr. Halloween's brother. But you died. The man sprinted towards him with a knife, and the cameraman screamed and ran upstairs. Mr. Halloween threw him on the ground. He aimed his shotgun at him and he barricaded the trapdoor. You weren't supposed to go down there. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that all this was down here. You're fired. Mr. Halloween shot the camera and it turned off. This murderer has taken too many lives. We must arrest him. You're right. Justice must be served. The officers got the tape out and found that the 3rd tape was nowhere to be seen. Someone stole it. Someone stole it? Why would someone want to steal videotapes? Someone is attempting to ruin our investigation. The lights turned off. The officers grabbed their flashlights and walked downstairs to the breaker. Samantha got pulled by the hand of Mr. Halloween, and no one seemed to notice. Justin turned the switches back on and found out that Samantha had gone missing. They searched everywhere, but they could not find her, so they began an Amber Alert, but unfortunately no one was able to locate her. They were paranoid and afraid that whoever the kidnapper was would come back and take them away. So they decided to close the case down and move on to something else. But Eric decided otherwise, and he arrived to Mr. Halloween's barn with a camera and his pistol.
He broke the trapdoor and slowly made his way to the basement. Most doors were locked. The 3rd one to the right had a window on it, but it was too dark to see inside. The door was cold to the touch and silhouettes of people seemed to be sitting near the walls inside. Eric thought it was a refrigerated room to freeze whatever was inside. He continued and kicked down the last door on the left as it was old and rusted. The last tape was in a storage area in front of a computer. He took it and viewed it on an old TV next to the computer. But he unfortunately had no time to watch it as he was stabbed from the back. He didn't have time to scream for help as his death was instant. There stood Mr. Halloween behind him. He dragged Eric's body into the refrigerated room and closed it loudly. But Mr. Halloween didn't see that Eric had secretly uploaded the footage online from a DVD copy of the episode to his father. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on those notifications, and leave your comments down below. Soon there will be more spooktacular content just for you. See you next time.